Okay, welcome back. And I'm with Deb Kaplan, co-author of the book Coupleship Inc. And in this particular session, we would like to talk a little bit or go into a little bit more depth on this idea of Coupleship Inc. That there is a business, there's a merger that happens when we're in partnership with another person.
Right.
And we're talking mostly from a romantic partnership, but this would be true in any partnership.
This is true in most partnerships, and it doesn't sound very sexy. And to the couple who are coming together, two individuals who are forming a relationship, the last thing they're probably thinking is, why talk about something very unromantic?
I know, what a buzzkill, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, so it's so very logical. It's so very logical. And romance and attraction isn't about logic.
No, it's about heart, and it's about bonding and attachment. And yet at some point, the very real conversations that root a relationship, any lasting healthy relationship that root it, in reality have to include what this ultimate couple or coupleship means and what do we want it to look like? How do we want to build it?
I'm guessing that there's probably fear. As maybe some couples are listening to us right now, like, oh my God, I don't want to have a talk about money tonight with my significant other because that could ruin things. That could split us up.
Or how boring would they think I am if I were to bring this up, or how unromantic the other, my partner, my potential spouse, think I am.
Yeah. Can this just go away? This money stuff?
And I'm too tired. I want to go to sleep. I don't want to talk about this. Or can we talk about it another time?
Okay, so here's the idea between the Coupleship Inc. We touched on it a little bit in the last podcast, but the idea, and it comes from there's some IFS, internal family systems theory here. And internal family systems, it comes from family systems therapy, which says there's no black sheep in the family. There's no identified patient in a family. You may have the child that's on drugs or doing terrible in school that's acting out. But to heal that person, we got to heal the whole organization.
Right.
Like everybody has their role, right?
Right. And no one exists in a vacuum. An individual exists within the context of the whole system that operates in concert, one way or another.
So this was turned inside out by Dick Schwartz. And he'll say his clients taught him this. He didn't come up with it. That we apply this inwardly, that there's no bad part of ourselves. That the part of me that wants to spend and the part of me that wants to save both have good intentions. There's not bad parts. It's the whole system that needs to be addressed, the alliances, etc. So that's basically what internal family systems is about. So it's the idea we have this whole family inside. We have many parts. You can have 30, 60, 90 different parts. There's no.
Oh my God, you're going to scare people.
There's a lot of parts. I got a lot of parts. So the idea here is that all these parts of ourselves are all arranged when it comes to financial things.
And I want to add something here.
Yeah.
That, when we grow up and our little child, inner child, becomes the adult that we are. We often think, well, that part of me, the kid part of me, or the little one part of me, who experienced different things or who was in the family, isn't here now. And it's important for people who are listening to recognize that that little one didn't run off and join the circus, as I say, and become someone else. They're you, all grown up. And I know that sounds very obvious, maybe, like as in, why would you even have to clarify that, Deb? But I do clarify it for many people. And I'm saying it here because many listeners may think, well, that was 25, 50 years ago, 40 years ago, that little one's long gone, but they're not. And they're a part of you. All the parts of us didn't go away. They're all inside.
So in the book, we talk about, and I won't read it exactly, but it's the idea we all have these inner companies. When we come together, we're doing a merger, like a business merger.
Yeah, like two organizations that come together. Two organizations that come together.
And if there hasn't been a lot of awareness brought to these internal companies of ours, to your point, Deb, many of these employees are 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6 years old. They're stuck in these roles and time frames.
Yeah, 13, the 15-year-old, the adolescent.
Talk about how every company needs a CEO that's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And in many cases, the CEO, the adult, has been kicked out of the room by all the kids who are running the company.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of the visualization that we bring to these two companies that we may be merging, is it can be a conflation